Live from New York City, here is Kelly Ripa. And live from Los Angeles, here is Ryan Seacrest.
Seriously.
Hi. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. It's
Good
Monday,
morning.
January 8th, 2018.
Where are you, that way?
Yeah, no, I'm that way. Yes. Give me a kiss.
Okay.
Mwah, mwah, mwah. Hi. Guys, I'm here in New York, and I'm not sure if you figured this out. Ryan is in Los Angeles. Just for today. Just for today?
Yeah, no problem.
Ryan,
yeah, just for today.
how is it? How were the Golden Globes? Tell us everything. Give us all the dish.
The dish. All right, first of all, it is 61 degrees this morning, and it feels like 61 as well with the wind chill of no wind. Not to rub it in, I know this is the temperature you love in the morning, but I will say in Los Angeles, we're under a tent right now because there's actually the first rain in such a long time, well-needed rain, but it's raining right now in Southern California, so that's good news.
Yes, that is good news. I think, you know what, the weather system must have gotten confused and heard I was there because every time I'm in LA, it rains. I really am, like, if to end this drought, I should move to LA.
Yeah. I have to tell you, we've lost your audio for 1 second. So tell them something funny about your vacation while they fix that real quick.
Well, it was really... Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. No, my vacation, something funny about my vacation. It wasn't really that funny. We got very sick in our house. We had a vacation full of sickness. That's okay. I mean, it happens. But I will say this, it was very scary because we all, you know, when you're at altitude, you tend to lose weight anyway just because of just the way it is. You know, it's part of being at altitude. You burn more calories, the air is thinner, you get dehydrated. But we all got very sick, and I wound up losing 4 pounds, which I, you know, shouldn't lose. And my son, I know, jealous. It is, I will say, it was fun putting it back on when I landed. But my son, Michael, lost 10 pounds, and that was really scary. Like, I was really afraid because it was so, we just got a virus in the house. So be glad you weren't with us.
He lost 10 pounds?
Ryan's like... Yes, Ryan.
Kelvin, did you do my audio? I can't understand a word that's coming out of Kelly's mouth.
Well, I will say this, Christmas morning and all throughout the rest of the trip, I told you this, we made your sausage balls.
Yes, you did make this. Yes, and so the Bisquick and the cheese and the sausage, how did it go? Christmas morning, you put them in the oven, broil them, and it went over well?
By the way, I had to make them like 7 times because they became the most popular, like, après-ski snack that we had. We would come home, and I'd be like, what do you guys want to eat? And they'd be like, can you make more of Ryan's balls?
That's the first time I've ever heard that statement.
Guess what? They are now lovingly referred to in our house as Ryan's balls. Oh. Yeah.
I'm glad Mark's comfortable with that.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I sent you the picture, and I forgot to give you the picture, but the boys, the jackets that you sent my boys, and I believe you're wearing a version of it right now.
This is a different style of it, yes.
Yeah, it
but
from
I did see a picture. He was wearing it with a T-shirt, right?
Well, no, those were the blazers. I bought all my kids the Ryan Seacrest tuxedo blazers that are like velvet navy velvet, gorgeous. And I dressed all the kids for New Year's Eve. They all like wore matching tuxedo blazers, but with T-shirts, Rye. They did it with T-shirts, so it was like very rock and roll.
Yeah, it was very cool with the T-shirts.
Yeah.
I thought that looked great. And by the way, thank you so much, because Macy said we sold 4 of them, and now I know who they went to.
They look great, I gotta tell you. But no, the jackets that you brought, Joaquin and Michael, you gave them the zip-up jackets.
Yeah, yeah.
They never took them off the entire time.
And speaking of jackets, thank you for getting me the jacket that you got me. I know you got Mark and I the same gift for my birthday and for Christmas. So I wore that under, by the way, I wore that under the, what are they calling it? The Bomb Genesis cold?
The bomb, what was it called? A bomb cyclone. Bomb cyclone Genesis.
The bomb cyclone. I was greeted by the bomb cyclone, which is the new polar vortex, I understand. When I came home from Christmas, we were in Los Angeles for Christmas, and I came home to get ready for the New Year's Eve broadcast. And when I got home, one thing I didn't think about as a New Yorker, you have to have someone check or make sure your heat works before you get home. We got home the first night, and it was 12 degrees, and the heat was not working, so it was broken all night long. And we slept in sleeping bags until they could come fix it the next day.
That's how babies are made.
It'll be the most popular birthday. But so I was out there for New Year's Eve. It was -7. And what I learned about New Yorkers on that day, everybody was giving me tips on how to dress for the cold. You know, they're very prideful in the tips that they like to share about how to layer. And so I don't know if you've heard of these things, but somebody told me to wear latex gloves, like under my regular gloves, and you can't really breathe, so that keeps the heat in. Have you tried that?
No, because Gelman, about 10 years ago, gave me a pair of electric heated gloves, and that's what I wear every day. I love them so much. They are heated. So I actually, like when I pull my hands out of my gloves, they're warm, and then I use them to warm other parts of my body.
I understand.
Yeah. And by the way, I just want to congratulate you on your stellar ratings for your Rockin' New Year's Eve special.
Oh, thank you. It was
highest. I'm not sure if you know this, but you got the highest rating in 27 years. 27.
Really? There you have it. Listen, Mariah Carey. That's it. People wanted to see Mariah Carey and the ball drop, and I got that picture. Were you trying to torture me a little bit by sending a picture in your living room while I was out there in the -7 wind chill?
I just wanted you to know that I was watching you by the fire. It was so nice and warm, and I did feel bad for you. I did. I really did, because it looked cold, but I will say that you looked as warm as any person I think could possibly look under those circumstances. Like, there you are. Yeah.
There I am doing tricks trying to stay warm with the body temperature.
See all of those light panels? I don't understand why those light panels just can't be heat panels as well. Why can't they come up with that technology? I mean, we
that
put
would
people
cost
into
more
outer
in the budget,
space.
Kelly. That would be another line item in the budget. But one thing you don't think about, I didn't think about when you start to layer up. And by the way, one of the best tips I got about how to stay warm with clothes, I went up to the ball actually the day before on One Times Square, and the guys that work outside there all the time told me, I said, you're only wearing 1 layer of pants. And they said, yeah, there's this company that takes old fire hoses and makes pants out of them, and they don't need any layers because nothing can get through. And that's what they were wearing up on the ball, not what I wore when I was roaming around. But one thing you don't think about when you're doing that show and you've got all the layers on is I was hydrating before, and about an hour and 20 minutes into the show, I had to go visit this.
Oh, no.
And getting to your business with all of the tips from the New Yorkers and the layers takes more than a Nick Jonas song. It takes a long song to get it.
I told you that my friend, you know, has done that, has been been in the audience at Times Square, and
which have been down on the street.
He wears an adult diaper.
I thought you were kidding me about that, and I did talk to a couple. I talked to a couple, and they said to me, they just met. This was their second date, and then they began to describe that they were both wearing diapers. I said, well, that's one heck of a way to bond on a second date, that they have to go diaper shopping.
They'll be together forever, no doubt, no doubt, because they've seen what's coming. They've seen basically that is their future. Eventually, they will be staring at each other going, can you believe how absorbent these are?
Did you see Mariah? Did you see Mariah?
I did see Mariah. By the way, I thought she looked and sounded terrific. Did she ever get her tea?
So it was, everybody was waiting for a performance. She sang in those temperatures. She was not wearing much when she sang. And she said to me in the rehearsal, she said, Aretha Franklin would not approve of me singing in these temperatures.
That is true. The only time I'm happy at work is when Aretha Franklin is performing because they cut off the air conditioner in the studio.
Yeah. Is that right? That's a big thing for her.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
no air.
Mariah sings her first song, and it's perfect. And I can't quite see the performance. I'm sort of running down because it's almost time for midnight. I'm running down the street to get to the place where I need to be for the ball drop. And I hear the music stop after the first song. And I think, oh, no, because last year it didn't go as planned. Right. And I think, oh, no, my God, something's gone wrong. And I just hear in my headphones, I hear, could I have some tea? Does anyone have some tea? And I'm thinking, oh, was that my job to put the tea out
right.
Because no one told me about it. And it could have well been.
You do it all.
I thought, I'm here for you. I want it to go well. And I thought, oh, no, something tragic has happened. And then she says those words, I'll just have to do it without the tea, darlings. And she goes into her second song. And it was brilliant and magical. And she did a great job. So thank you.
Wow. It's great. You missed a big event here in New York that I really wanted you to be a part of, and I feel sad that you weren't here for it. And I told you this was coming, but it was the pantsless subway ride yesterday in New York City, where people don't wear pants. Now, apparently, everybody got very, I guess because of the cold temperatures, people actually put underpants on, it looks like to me. Usually they go totally nude. But because it was only 6 degrees, I guess they kept their bits and pieces on the inside. So good for them.
Do you know much about this tradition? It's new to me, and I clearly need to plan my calendar better next year. But
yeah,
what was the impetus to No Pants Day?
I don't know the impetus. It's been going on for a long time. Unfortunately, I seem to be here year after year for it, and it's something that your eyes can't unsee. And you know,
next year I'll have to try and do it.
It's the one time where somebody offers you their seat and you go, that's okay, I'll stand. I'll stand. Really, I insist on standing.
Hey, did you see, I was thinking about you when I saw this article about Sydney and the fact that it says Sydney bakes at 117 degrees. That's the kind of heat that you love to endure,
That's
right?
my median
It's the hottest in 8 decades.
That's how I feel like it should be. That is what it's supposed to be. 117 sounds right. I know that I'm really, in my heart of hearts, just an old lizard. I just, give me a heat rock and leave me alone. Give me a lettuce, give me a heat rock, and I will just be a silent little... I just got distracted because we're doing something new for trivia, and I just got a glimpse of myself, and it looks so weird. But you'll see it in a minute, Ryan. It's all ahead of you.
Okay. I can't wait. I know. There's movement over here, too. I don't know what's going to happen, but something exciting over here as well.
Just a couple of things. They're saying it's going to warm up for your return, Ryan. It's going to warm all the way up to 36 degrees.
Very exciting.
30. It's going all the way up to 36 degrees for your return. And there is there's some chaos at JFK. They had a water main break in the terminal. Who even knew that was possible? At one of the terminals, I'm trying to figure out which one, the International Arrivals Terminal on Sunday. So you might just want to check everything before you fly in, just to make sure you don't
I might just want to leave Immediately.
You might wanna
Gelman,
take
were you in?
the
Gelman came
train.
back from Florida last night.
Yeah,
were you in that?
No, I
Gelman-
flew into LaGuardia, but I had a little bit of a heart-stopping moment when I heard that all these planes are getting delayed and canceled.
Yeah, he had a heart-stopping moment. Did you hear that? His heart stopped. Apparently, Lori brought him back just for us today.
This is where Kelly says, what heart? What heart are you speaking of?
His heart, they say his heart grew 3 sizes this year. Anyway, we got a big show today. Liam Neeson is here. Yep. Also, Molly Shannon is here. Listen to this, Ryan. Ryan, you're going to like this. We begin Jan-U-ary week. Get it? Jan-U-ary.
Got it.
You had to see them going over that with me backstage. They're like, don't forget, it's Jan-U-ary. I was like, all right, I got it. We're going to take a closer look at the top diets. That's right, we're all on a diet now, except for me. I'm not on a diet. We start with the Whole30 diet. Yeah. That's right. Melissa Hartwig is here to tell us about the Whole30 diet. Which means what? You only eat 30 foods?
She'll explain.
Oh, okay, she's going to explain.
Paleo.
It's a paleo. You eat 30 different paleo foods, and then your life is changed forever. All I know is all of these diets require one thing. That's to give up alcohol. Don't they all? Don't they all just? Where is that all alcohol diet? Right? That's the. I'm going to start that one, y'all. Okay, today we're starting a new game now. Check this out. It's a new game. It's called, it's time for Snow Way Travel Trivia. Snow Way. Oh, yeah, that's just great, Gelman. That's terrific. Did you get your snowball? All right. So I don't know if Ryan can see any of that, but it's today's...
I can see it. That was a whole new you.
Yeah. Is it still on? Because I can't tell. I can't tell if it's on.
No, it's not on now.
Oh, yeah.
It's not on now. There, it's on now. It's great.
You're very cute, Kelly.
You look great.
Thanks. I feel great.
You look at it.
So is this, what is this, a filter?
Yeah. It's a photo effect. It's a Facebook photo effect.
A Facebook photo effect?
Yeah.
Wow, my eyes look enormous. I mean, don't they? Or is it just my imagination?
No, they are.
Hey, today's trivia dancer is Steve Paraga from Lyndhurst, New York. Yeah. Is today your birthday? Is today your birthday?
Yes, it is.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Hi,
I wish
All right, so shall we make this call?
Yeah, let's make the call. You're in charge.
All right, let's see. Kathleen from Coopersburg, Pennsylvania. The rain is picking up here in Los Angeles. Let's see if she's there.
The sun coming up?
Did he say the rain?
Yeah.
Ah.
Is the sun coming up?
The rain is picking up.
Gelman wants to know if the sun's coming up.
Is it getting brighter?
The sun, is it getting bright? Can't you see behind me, Gelman? What's wrong? Oh, hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi. Kathleen?
Yes, it's really hard to hear you.
Yeah, Kathleen, this is Kelly and Ryan. We're calling you on the air from New York and Los Angeles.
Boy, you're in two places at one time.
Yes.
Correct.
What's going on in Coopersburg today?
Getting ready for another nice storm.
Oh, yeah, snow, right?
Right.
How many inches? Say 1.5 feet?
Yeah, that's right. I'll tell you.
It sounds like a nightmare. I hope you have, you know, all the essentials, bread, milk, and eggs.
Those are the essentials.
Well, that's right. That's the, and a little bit of wine.
Right. I don't know if that's on the Whole30 diet that we're going over today. But hunker down. Let's spin the wheel, see what you're playing for, okay, Kathleen? The Windjammer Landing Villa Beach Resorts in St. Lucia. 7 days and 6 nights in an ocean view room. It's all inclusive. This prize is valued at $7,700. You have 20 seconds and only one guess. Good luck, Kathleen.
Thank you.
Okay, here we go. On Friday's show, Kathleen, we talked with Blake Lively. In what country did Blake say she filmed her latest movie?
Okay, Blake Lively, oh, gosh. In Thailand?
Yes, Thailand, you're right.
You got it.
Congratulations. You and a guest will enjoy 7 days and 6 nights at the Windjammer Landing Villa Beach Resort, set on a lush oceanfront hillside on the island of St. Lucia. This exotic 60-acre resort features breathtaking views, luxurious accommodations, a brand new luxury spa, 5 enticing restaurants, and over 64,000 feet of white sand beach. The prize is valued at approximately $7,700.
Kathleen, congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right, that'll take the sting out of the 1.5-foot snowstorm we've got coming. Now you get to help make the day of a lucky member of our studio audience who will receive a $500 gift card from World Market. So please pick a number between 1 and 183.
55, please.
55.
Look at that. Nice.
So, Ryan,
Yeah.
So, Ryan, maybe we'll see you later on in the show, but what's up for today? What are you doing still there in California?
So last night we were at the Golden Globes on the red carpet and covered that. This morning we are linking up with all of the American Idol cast to do something for the press today. So that'll be until this evening, and then I'll take the red eye overnight to be back by your side tomorrow morning. I cannot wait for that.
Thank you. Remember, just don't forget to let them know that I'm still available to audition for.
You are still available. I know.
Anytime.
By the way, it's at the top of my text chain from you.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the voice of an angel, really. It's an untapped resource. All right, Ryan, have fun. We'll see you a little later. Coming up next, Liam Neeson when we return.
Still ahead on Live, we begin January week with a look at the Whole30 diet. From the series Divorce, Molly's Shannon. Coming up next, Liam Neeson.
Welcome back, everybody, on tomorrow's show from the new film Paddington 2. Hugh Grant is here, and from the new film The Commuter, Patrick Wilson will be here. And we also continue January week with a look at Simply Keto and Suzanne Ryan. I'm predicting I'm going to get tired of saying January before the end of the week. Here's an amazingly talented actor with more than 70 films to his credit. Please welcome back to the show, Liam Neeson.
You're on your own.
I'm on my own. Ryan is stuck in LA. He's still working.
Please.
You look like a little boy with your hair like this.
Do I?
You do, yes.
Really?
You came out and I thought, oh my gosh, is this for a role?
No, it's a new style. The beard I'm keeping for a Coen Brothers film.
Oh,
I have
cool.
2 more days to do on it.
Oh,
so
no kidding.
I hate it.
I kind of like it. I like it, yeah.
How's Mark?
He's doing well. Thank you for asking. I'll tell him
kids?
oh, they're great. Yeah, we just had a nice vacation. How about you? Were you with your kids?
I was with my boys, my mother-in-law, my sister-in-law came up for Christmas.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah, it was.
That's
It
great.
was.
Oh, yeah.
But
No,
I'm glad it's over.
yeah, of course. Everybody's glad the holidays.
That period between 26th of December and the 31st is
You just
like,
keep going.
hello.
Yeah, yeah. Now, with both of your boys, are they both in college now, or is what is?
My 21-year-old is a junior at college.
Wow.
22-year-old is an actor.
An actor.
And yeah, and they're growing like weeds. You know, they're big tall boys.
So when your son is an actor, do you give him advice, and does he take it, or?
I try to sometimes.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I just keep my mouth shut. You know?
Yeah.
I put him over his lines if he has an audition.
No
which
kidding.
I enjoy doing that.
That's got to be tremendously helpful. I would think, like, you know, if you're an actor and you're running lines with Liam Neeson, that's a pretty good start. Like, you're...
But I try to avoid doing things like, no, don't say it like that.
Right.
Don't do that.
Right,
So
right.
You have to let them make their own mistakes.
Make their own choices
And
as
their
an
own
actor,
choices,
right?
sure.
Now, you've been in, somebody told me backstage that you've been in over 70 movies.
Yeah, yeah. But,
Have you...
and still haven't been found out yet.
Yeah, right. You're about to break, I can feel it. No, but is there an actor that you haven't worked with yet that you hope to someday, or a collaboration that you loved that you want to work with again?
There's so many wonderful actors and actresses. My one favorite, I guess, from the 70s, he's now retired, is Gene Hackman.
Oh my gosh. Well, he's the best.
Yeah, and I think Mr. Hackman retired a few years ago. He writes novels.
I did not know that.
Yeah, yeah. So he was always special to me.
So do you think you could get him to come out of retirement?
Oh, I don't think so. I think he's...
But have you called him? Have you...
No, I don't know him that well. I met him once. We were at a boxing match together.
Well, you know, he watches this show every day. Maybe you should make a plea.
You're the best. You're the best.
Listen, we have to take a commercial break. Will you stick around for another segment? We're going to come back and talk about... From The Commuter. Liam, this is a really interesting movie about a man who's lost his job.
Yes.
Right?
He was an insurance salesman.
And he rides this train every day.
Rides the train every day for 10 years.
And he is faced suddenly with a moral dilemma, a dilemma of sorts.
Sure.
He's made an offer that seems irresistible.
He's made an offer he can't refuse. He's mortgaged up to the hilt. He has a kid about to go to college, and this very attractive lady, Vera Farmiga, offers him this little simple thing. Do this and you'll have this amount of money. But of course he gets involved, and it becomes this huge criminal conspiracy that puts him, his family, and all the passengers in life danger.
Right.
So.
And so, without giving anything away, is there anything you ever found yourself doing for money that you go, I just can't believe, I can't believe it?
All the time.
All the time.
It's okay.
There's somebody very special that wants to say hello to you while you're here. Let's see. There he is. There he is.
Hey, Ryan.
Hi, Liam. I'm here in Southern California in the rain, but wanted to say hello.
Hey, Ryan. Nice to see you, buddy.
Good to see you, my friend.
I can't believe it's raining in Los Angeles.
I know, but it's good. We need it out here. I do have a question for you. I had read in some article that you were going to retire from action movies, and I've been such a big fan of all of your work, but is that true?
No, it's not, Ryan. I was at the Toronto Film Festival. Where am I looking? Here?
Yeah, you look there. That's
I'm busy looking up there.
Yeah.
The Toronto Film Festival in September, and there was a room full of journalists, and they said, when are you going to do an action film? And I said, come on, guys, I'm 65. Give me a break. It was a flippant remark. And that was so.
There. So that's
good.
Breaking
All right,
news.
well, I'm glad.
He's not retiring, Ryan. He's not retiring.
That's good. Listen, Kelly, I pass Liam in the gym every once in a while. He is a machine when he's in there doing his workouts, so we don't need him to retire from the action.
We know that.
As are you, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan, I noticed behind you, is that an orange tree?
Yes, would you like one? I'll make some juice.
Yes, bring it home. Bring it home for us. Bring it home for us.
I think it's lemon. I'll be in the garden if you need me.
Okay, all right. Hey, listen, everybody. The Commuter, starring Liam Neeson. The Commuter, starring Liam Neeson, opens on Friday, so make sure you check it out. Coming up next, Molly Shannon is here. Welcome back, everybody. She's one of Hollywood's most sought-after talents and everyone's favorite superstar. Please welcome Molly Shannon. Coming on our show. I understand that you've had like a situation.
Oh, well, you know what? I flew in last night.
Yes.
And my bags never came through on Delta, so this is what I wore on the plane.
You look great.
I lost my bags, and it was so nice, but I borrowed your shoes. Faith gave me. I just had boots.
Good.
So Faith was so sweet. So you're a size 8 and I'm an 8.5. So I was like Cinderella. I was like, they fit, they fit.
I'm an 8.5 too, but I refuse to go any bigger than an 8. I'm like, forget it. I'm a size 8 and that's it.
I love it.
Welcome, and I like your necklace too.
Thank you.
It says, don't
panic.
Don't
so I
panic.
needed this last night.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, but it happens. It was Delta. It was crazy there. So I hope I get my bags back.
I mean,
I know.
if anybody,
Thank you.
yes. This is the most supportive section of the audience.
I loved it. I loved his dancing. I loved he did a hair flick like
he
that.
Does
That was the best. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Kelly, it's so nice to be here.
Did
you
have
have I'm so sorry you got sick.
Oh my gosh, it was bad. Have you gotten it this year?
You know what? I did. I just had it for one day. It doesn't sound like it was bad as yours.
I had it for one day, but it was in one day it like did that to me. So yeah,
that is wild.
It's wild, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Did you get the stomach or the?
I had the stomach just for one day, and I kind of rallied through it. We were on vacation, same thing, and I felt so bad.
But don't you think that when you have a job, like you're an actor, I work in television, your body only gets sick on vacation?
Isn't that funny?
Really true?
It's when you're finally like relaxed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still went swimming and stuff, and I hung out with my kids, and I was trying to. So I still kind of rallied through it.
Yeah, I mean, I still drank. Don't get me wrong. Listen, we have to take a commercial break, but we want to talk about divorce.
Okay, great.
This is season 2 of Divorce.
Season 2 of Divorce, yes, and it starts.
And so tell us about Diane. What is she up to now?
Well, my character is, unlike Sarah Jessica, she is still married, but she's in kind of a roller coaster relationship.
Right.
So it's interesting that they're actually still married. And I'd say the characters on the show, I'm like the loudmouth, and my husband's more quiet and stoic. But you do commonly see couples like that together.
I'm in that marriage right now.
You're the. That's funny.
I'm the loudmouth, I guess. What can we expect on season 2? Of course, it seems like this is like maybe like a more humorous year.
Yes, because Sarah Jessica, the divorce is final, and I think she's dating, and my character is struggling with her relationship, but they're trying to figure it out. So it should be, you know, it's still about friendship and marriage and all that kind of stuff.
I love how complex that divorce is. I just think it's an incredible show. And you're so terrific.
Thank you. That's so sweet.
Divorce second season premiere, which you can't wait for, is Sunday, January 14th at 10 p.m. So make sure you check out Molly Shannon. Coming up next is January week with the Whole30 diet. So today we're kicking off January to help you conquer some of your greatest challenges. Joining us is best-selling author, nutritionist, and the creator of the Whole30 food plan, Melissa Hartwig. Hi.
Hi. Thank you for having me.
So right away, here we go. I am staring at everything that I love to eat, and it's on the no-fly list.
It's on the no-fly list for 30 days, so you can
30
figure
days.
out how it works for you. So paleo in general is this idea of eliminating foods that are very commonly problematic for your cravings, your digestion, your metabolism, or your immune system.
Okay.
You pull them out. In my program, you're just going to pull them out for 30 days and see what happens to your energy, mood, attention span, focus, cravings, and then you add them back in and compare your experience.
And this is how you eat all the time, because you are a good billboard for your diet plan.
Thank you. It is. It's how I've been eating since 2009 when the program was created. Yeah.
All right. So paleo, we think of like how the cavemen eat. It's not really how we should think of it.
Not how I like to think about it. I like to think about, in today's modern world, are the foods we are eating working for us?
Okay. So walk me through it. I can't have granola, which I love so much.
So on a paleo plan, you're eliminating grains and you're substituting them with vegetables and fruit. And again, just for 30 days. This is a really typical breakfast, but no complete protein, so it's not very satisfying. There's not a lot of fat. It's low-fat muffins, low-fat yogurt, cereal. This stuff converts to sugar in your body really fast. It's why when you get to work, you have a hard time focusing. Maybe you're on social media instead of your meeting.
Yeah.
What we're going to do instead is we're going to make this potato, kale, and egg bake in the oven.
So you can have potato.
Yeah, you can have potatoes, nutrient-dense food. Now, Gelman said, nobody's going to make this breakfast.
Don't listen to Gelman. He is endlessly irritating.
I think this is so easy to do because it's just one tray. You pop it in the oven and you've got this delicious protein-dense meal that leaves you satisfied, no cravings, no hunger, all the way through to lunch.
Great. Okay, so tell us about lunch. Now, this is lunch.
Very typical lunch. Maybe you go to your favorite, like, deli. You've got this, like, pulled pork sandwich, and who knows what's in that sauce. It's a lot of sugar. It's a lot of additives. You've got this processed white bun, maybe some potato chips and a soda.
Right.
Again, there's not a lot of nutrition here. You've got a lot of sugar in the bun. You've got a lot of carbohydrate in the potato chips.
What if you take off the top of the bun?
You could take off the top of the bun, sure, but we've got a way better version. And also, like, that's barely counting as vegetable, that coleslaw.
Got it, got it.
We've got this delicious slow cooker barbecue pulled chicken wrap. So you make it in the slow cooker, so it cooks while you're at work. We serve it in a lettuce wrap. It's hearty, it's delicious, it's protein dense.
What did Gelman say about that? Was he on board with this?
He looked like he really liked it.
Okay,
I think he's going to really like it.
Good.
But this is what's going to make you feel good at work. No 2 p.m. head on desk needing a sugar pick-me-up.
Got it.
Now we've got a snack. Maybe in the afternoon you want a mid-afternoon snack, or you're going to a party. A buffalo chicken, like a buffalo dip, is pretty typical.
I love Fritos.
Yes, but once you start eating them, you can't stop eating them. They're like food with no breaks.
You're right.
And this stuff is loaded with cheese and who knows what else is in it. We have a really nutrient-dense version made with actual chicken and homemade mayo. You can make mayo at home with 5 ingredients in 5 minutes.
No kidding.
No kidding. It makes you feel like a kitchen rock star. And we've got our fresh veggies to dip. There's breaks in this food because of the micronutrients.
This is all in the book?
Yeah, it's all in the cookbook, exactly.
Okay, got it,
yes,
got it. Okay.
Yes.
And what about...
And then dinner.
Okay, this is
so
dinner.
I have a 5-year-old. Every family loves burger and fries for dinner, but again, like no nutritional value in these processed deep-fried fries.
Right.
You've got this burger with the bun, and like right before my kid goes to bed, I don't want to give him a ton of sugar, and there's so much sugar in commercial ketchup.
Right.
So we have our version. It's a grass-fed burger. It's some fun pickles. We've made our own celery root herbs fries.
I like that you just said fun pickles.
Well, I think they're fun. Pickles are fun.
I guess.
And kids,
I never thought of it that way.
And kids like to dip stuff, so we've got our own homemade ketchup that uses a little bit of raisins as a sweetener, so it's a little tart. It's not as sugary. I know.
No kidding.
I know. No kidding.
Huh.
So there's your burger and fries.
Well, this is great. For more information on Melissa's Whole30 program, check out KellyandRyan.com and pick up Melissa's book, The Whole30, Fast and Easy, and The Whole30 Day by Day, wherever books are sold. Melissa Hartwig, everybody. Thank you. That was great.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.
If you want to know more about anything you see during January week, just log on to our website at KellyandRyan.com.
Hey, Ryan. Thank you for waking up so early. I appreciate it.
It's so nice out in this spring-like weather in Southern California. I did some citrus picking for you, Cal, so I can bring this home.
Will you bring that home?
My fruit basket.
We can make paleo margaritas.
Exactly.
No sugar, no alcohol. We'll just suck on the lemons and lime.
Wait, I have to show you something, though, because we're out here in this garden, and do you think they're trying to tell me something by building my chair for the opening segment like this?
They're just jealous.
Wait,
They're just jealous.
This is what I sat on.
Anyway, you look fantastic out there, and bring home some warmth for us, okay? We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, I got some things
Yeah,
to show
we'll see you tomorrow right there.
You want to see some things? People are suffering here. Look at this. This is Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. This is Lucille. This is her New Year's resolution. She threw her treadmill out into the snow. Hey, and another guy from Ontario, that's Wayne Dean. He's heading south for the winter. Hey, on tomorrow's show, Ryan, you're coming back to New York, right?
I'll be there. Hugh Grant will be on the show tomorrow with us.
Bye.